Hey, everybody. We are Thursday, July 28th, and we are live. So, tonight we're going to talk about why we're going white label. I'm going through, a typical thing with entrepreneurs, which is uh, incredible frustration and discontent. If you talk to anybody who's ever started a software company or business, whether you want to be great and expand at huge levels, or whether you're just looking for something that will make money, discontent is a constant theme. Never happy, never content. In this case, we don't even have a product out on the market yet. So it's really, time just feels like it's going by so slow and at the same time flying by. Because time to market's a huge, huge thing. You want to get out there, especially with, the great news that we entered in a recession officially today, or at least by the definition that existed, our entire lives. Two negative quarters in GDP equals a recession, and we're there. So we talk a little bit about whether opening a software or running a software company during a recession is smart last night. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about white label and why that's important. Because white label software basically means you can put your brand and your colors, and nobody knows that we exist. And it could be anybody, but it becomes your company. So when I thought about our go-to-market strategy, I really wanted to make sure that Happy was a background company, a technology provider. In my previous life, Twilio was our main provider for Internet of Things, but for texting service. And when we were texting, nobody knew Twilio was the one providing the backend service for us. And I liked that because we could go out and build a platform on top of Twilio. They provided a number of different things that we didn't have to go out and build ourselves, to save us the time, money, energy, effort to get our product out to market, to start making money. And we were able to take it and develop it and grow it and build it, all using Twilio as a major part of our technology partnership. And eventually we went to Bandwidth and tried some other providers as well. So in terms of how we're designing it, I said this is a great business model. Let's do the same thing with Happy, with a number of different microservices. Allow people to mask us by using our product and go out and monetize it. And that's what we're building. So this allows anybody who's out there, whether they're an existing software company that's looking to add different product lines. Now, why would you add different product lines to an existing group? Is because you can monetize and squeeze some more revenue and provide more value for your customers. You're not going to squeeze revenue unless you provide value. And then secondly, it reduces attrition tremendously. When people have more and more products that they're buying from you, their odds of leaving, they become more and more connected to you. And banks know this. If you ever walk into your retail bank, fifth, third regions, whatever it is, Bank of America, you'll notice that they have every product from life insurance to debit cards to credit cards to HELOCs to home loans to everything in between, car loans. They know the home insurance, et cetera. They know the more products that they have you with, the less likely you are to take your depositories, your deposits, and move to another bank and use another bank for your products. So it becomes a way to keep attrition down, because attrition or churn in the software world is a massive issue. And when you get valued and you go to sell, everyone's going to ask what your churn is. So the more products you have, the less likely your churn is to be high. The more value you provide too. You can't just have a whole bunch of products nobody needs. So Happy's really gone that direction. Now, why am I discontent? Let me talk a little bit about that. So it is true that we don't have the product yet, but right now I'm in a hurry up and wait. So the first thing that we're going to go out with, I've got stage one for the product, but even before that, I've got a website with 52 pages of content that I told you previously that I built one page a day with unique content all the way through. I also put together an explainer video that will be up on the website as well. The website is not, right now, it's with designers to be able to add the proper photos, pictures, images, so that we can go live with it. And once we do go live with it, then I can actually, I've got so much content. We're going to start getting leads. We're going to start getting web leads. So the first thing that I'll do is index the site with Google and then index the site with Bing. And what that does and what that means for those that don't know, you get a code from Google which allows it basically brings and invites their crawler in to be able to instantly index your site. Otherwise, the crawler will sort of get to it when it gets to it. So you'll have a large delay on when all the content that's in your site goes up. Whereas if you just paste this code that Google gives you within your web page, Google's crawler will come in and immediately index you. And of course, that's great for optimizing your site. You don't have to wait, 2, 4, 6 weeks or longer for your site to actually show up online. So once we go live with that, we can, have a funnel and start collecting pre-leads for people that are interested in trying our product out early or being early adopters. Those people will be given additional benefits that other people won't later down the road. So being able to build that pre-lead list up is great because once we go live, you want to be able to hit the ground running quickly. You want to have a hot list of marketing prospects. You don't want to start cold. So I am itching to get that website up to start talking to people about what we're doing, start gathering this database, start keeping in touch, start letting people know what we're doing, keeping them in the loop so that they can get vested, get excited, and start to think about how they're going to be able to make money with HapPhi. Because really the end goal is to provide value and make people money, provide value in finding data quicker, provide a better search, provide multiple ways to make money, share data, chat faster, no filters, all that good stuff that we've talked about previously. So the white label component will allow anybody out there that's listening to this the ability to be able to add these product lines to an existing product or launch a brand new company. One of the first white label customers will be me. I've got some fun stuff I want to do with it. Actually had a talk today with a group that wants an app for their camp. So they have camp, they have a bunch of kids. The kids aren't allowed to call their parents, otherwise you'd just be a nightmare of a bunch of whiny little brats all day. They didn't say this. My words, not theirs. But they want the kids to be able to communicate a little bit here and there with some pictures through chat, which is better than email. And they want to control it through their app. So they don't want the kids to be able to actually, run wild with their communication. So our app would be perfect for that. It's a perfect channel chat. You could turn it on, turn it off, let the kids talk when you want them to talk, have the parents be able to chat back and forth. Similar thing happens when people are in custody battles or court battles. They have a thing called Talking Parent, which parents talk back and forth through this court ordered system. Same thing, channel chat. So you can sell it to municipalities, camps, all sorts of other stuff. Anybody who needs communication. Now, there's a lot of communication tools out there, and most people have one. Ours is pretty unique in a lot of different ways. We'll get into those differences because I didn't want to put out the same thing everybody has and be like, oh, here you go, buy ours. Oh, you're already locked into Slack. Well, you're not going to need us. So we've set up some very specific differentiation points, and there's nothing like on the market like HapPhi. So we're excited to bring it, but right now I'm in a state of discontent. I'm waiting for my explainer video, waiting for my web pages so that I can go live and show you guys a lot more about what we're doing. Excited to bring it in and show you and bring you into the world of development. And if anybody needs anything, again, stick in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a beautiful day. It's a very strange time right now. Hope keep your head up, keep working, stay positive, be happy.